What's up, guys? Open hand looks pretty good. Got Delver's Secrets. Always like to see that in the opening hand, so I'll probably get the volume down here. Probably gonna be able to cast him to Torque pretty easily. Get by with Polluted Delta. Thought for a second he was gonna bolt my Delver. Oh, he just did it on his turn instead. That was a good draw. I'm gonna him to Torque him though. Just try to get some of his cards out of his hand. Stoneforge, more than likely Batterskull. Yeah, Batterskull. He tries to force Tarmogoyf. I'm going to force back, pitching this Brainstorm. Does have 4 cards in hand, but now he's missing land drops. He forces the Deathrite. Still in a pretty good position here. So I'll probably just put back the 2 lands. I'm going to force it. I don't want him to be able to block for a turn. Alright, game 2. Okay, hand's not bad. No Delver, but I got Deathrite. Spell Pierce to try and protect him. Abrupt Decay for the Stoneforge, so Maelstrom Pulse is brought in for Batterskull, pretty much. So he's brainstorming in response to my thoughts. I'm going to Spell Pierce it. I don't want him to hide his good cards on top of his library. And he has another Brainstorm, so this thought season is not going to be that great. It has a Mystic, a Snare, and a Jitte. Plains and Scalding Tarn. I took the Spell Snare. I don't want him to be able to... Wait, did he play a land? It's my turn. So I'm going to be able to cast Tarmogoyf. Yeah, so I took Spell Snare. So he can't counter my Tarmogoyf next turn. And I got Abrupt Decay for the Jitte. Or the Mystic. So took Spell Snare. I think that's correct. And Blood Moon. I was not expecting that. It's so good against us. We're not running any basics. It actually wouldn't be so bad if I had another Deathrite Shaman out. So then I'd still be able to cast Abrupt Decay. Let's see what he gets. Batterskull. I don't even know what I'm digging for, really. I can't get out of this. I'm going to need to draw into another Deathrite Shaman. And I conceded. Yeah, so I conceded pretty early, game 2, but that's just because he had Batterskull in hand. And he would be able to eat my Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf is a 3/4, so didn't really feel like I was going to be able to win and just wanted to get to game 3. And this I kept. It's a 1-lander, but I'll be able to get Deathrite Shaman out. If he has a fetch land, I'll be able to cast like Jace next turn. So, and 2 Force of Wills for Blood Moon. He has a Tundra, and he swords the Deathrite. Brainstorm, Wasteland, Underground Sea. Get the Wasteland, I believe. Yeah, and then shoot the Tundra. Pithing Needle names Wasteland. That's not as bad as naming like Deathrite Shaman, so. Swords Jace. Put back the fetch land and Abrupt Decay. You get Sword of Feast and Famine this time, not Batterskull. I'm going to click him at the end of his turn. So I was going to go for the sword and get it out of his hand, but then I saw he has a Vendilion Click and a swords. So I took the swords of plowshares. I can Abrupt Decay his Vendilion Click if I have to. So yeah, I took swords. I don't want to Force of Will Swords of Plowshares. I'd rather save these forces for Blood Moon or something. I Abrupt Decayed his Stoneforge Mystic and says Sword of Feast and Famine. I want to keep him off of creatures. I don't really care. Sword doesn't do much if he doesn't have a creature to attach it to. He gets Jitte this time. Abrupt Decay the Stoneforge into his turn. There's a Tarmogoyf. Gonna get. I think it was Delver, Deathrite, and Dig. I grabbed Dig. I'm looking for an Abrupt Decay. I find one. So I take the Abrupt Decay and a Delver, probably. Yeah. So my plan is to let him attack with True Name. So that way it's tapped and can't block Tarmogoyf. And then I'll get rid of the Jitte before damage. And he concedes. So thanks for watching.